does it make you dance when you're drunk with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me, what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know at all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweet heart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever.
All right, everybody,
now,
please be seated.
do you think of me?
Here we go. All right. First, I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone and thanking each and every one of you for being here on this most happy of days. I know that each and every one of you is negative right now, so please try your best to be positive today. It's no accident that each of you are here. Each of you are invited to be here because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Naomi and Cam. I truly can't think of a better venue than Belize for an occasion that I know is not only monumental for the wedded couple-to-be, but for all of us who are lucky to know and love them as individuals, but even more so as a perfect pairing. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world why are you laughing? The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. For Cam, that happened about 8 years ago when he met me, and we became best friends. But actually, about 9 years ago, and the reason we're here, is Naomi actually met Cam first, and she's pretty wonderful too. I know how deeply these two care for and love one another, and I feel privileged to be here today among all of you as a witness of their commitment to a lifetime of love together. I think I've had the good fortune to meet most of you here today at some point or another, but for those of you whom I haven't met, my name is Tom. The Smith family refers to me as Tom Terrific, and I think by the end of this vacation, we will all agree that's pretty accurate. Also of note, everything I read said I should be telling you who I am, but it feels weird now that I've known all of you for at least a week. But I'll keep going. I am Naomi's brother-in-law through her sister Echo. Yes, Echo, that's a real name, which again, you all know by now. When I first met Naomi, she was a young lady with a lot of emotions who scared me just enough that I didn't make eye contact very often. However, she quickly became one of my favorite people on the planet. Now, Cam. I first met Cam through the haze of 12 Jamaican beers at Deep Ellum. After that first night, I was pretty convinced he was a dwarf, because the whole time we were together, I never saw him stand up once. That being said, he is also now one of my most favorite people. He may be a little man, but he's got a big heart. Now,
God, he's such a nerd.
Now, Cam and Naomi have asked that I keep this speech short, classy, and family-friendly. I've missed one of those already. And politely asked me to leave out stories that are unflattering to either of them. So I really had to redline stories about previous drugs or alcohol, guns, family matters, funeral fights, Disney World, encounters with the police. I mean, there's a lot left out here, but I do feel comfortable saying, what the fuck? Which is exactly what I said when Cam told me he had a plan to ask Naomi to marry him. As a third-party spectator to their developing love, it was extremely clear that the two of them represent a pretty perfect pairing because each of them complements the other so well. They balance one another, and while each of them are tremendous individuals on their own, together they are even better. And being better together as a team, a unit, and partners in crime is what has been many years in the making and ultimately leads us to being here today, witnessing their commitment to one another in front of those they love most. Cam is pretty cool. I wish I could tell you a single story about Naomi and Cam that summarizes their relationship and how they enrich each other's lives and the lives of each of us. But the truth is, there isn't one single event that is a good encapsulation of what they mean to me, to each other, or to all of us. But what I do know is that both of them care deeply and passionately for each other. They protect each other. They make each other laugh and think outside themselves. That time magically seems to both fly and slow down when they're together. They help each other in ways that are obvious and unnoticed, but always appreciated. I also know that it's not just anyone with whom you can have communication with simply a look, or know when to duck and cover, or say, I'm sorry, every time it's warranted, eventually. They do that for and with each other pretty regularly. But it's also my personal experiences with Cam and Naomi that highlight the quality of their love. It doesn't matter if I'm with them in person or simply in a bizarre group text with them. When I'm engaging with Naomi and Cam, I'm always enjoying myself. And I'm certain that that's part of what makes them so special to each and every one of you. How happy and contented we feel when we are with them. To see them both comfortable and happy, at peace in their own space. And what I wish for them on their wedding day is that their lifetime together as a team of one of complete contentment, full of those moments that they wish would never end, and that they continue to make one another smile and laugh as they make each of us do. So without further ado, the vows. Dearly beloved and honored guests, we are gathered together here to join Naomi and Cam in the union of marriage. This contract is not to be entered lightly. Please remember, Naomi is a lawyer, but thoughtfully and seriously and with deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. All right, they've each prepared vows that they will read now. Cam will go first. Yep, right there.
Oh, nice move. That was sneaky.
That's why I asked if you want me to hold your vows.
Oh, you're available.
Megan got for me.
I can't move back. Echo wants me to move back.
No, Mers. When I looked into those beautiful eyes of yours, I think of a decade of emotions.
Do you want me to read it?
No, I got it. I've gotten to share with you. From our first day at the Red Sox game, to food poisoning in Sao Tome, or just cuddling on the couch with Gator, I can look into your eyes and I know exactly what you're feeling. We have invented our own language without words. We share thoughts in ways I never knew possible. We never followed the conventional path of love. Even if it took a decade for us to pull off this wedding, I've always felt like we were going to spend our lives together. You're so easy to love, and I love you more every day. Today, when I look into those beautiful eyes, I see our future, and I'm the happiest guy on earth. I love you so much, Bubs. I promise to always love you like this, and to always be there for you. I promise to always cook your eggs when you're hungry and you don't have time to cook. I promise to always take Gator out at 4 a.m. so he doesn't pee in the house. And I always promise to be there for you, my beautiful girl. I love you.
And now Naomi will read her vows.
As I sit here the day before our wedding day, finally writing my vows, I can't think of the right thing to say. As the boat sailed away yesterday with so many of our favorite people in the world, for one moment I thought, I wish we'd just gone with them and maybe we could have just split up and each gone in a different boat. And then my next thought was that I wouldn't want to go in a different boat than you. I would always want to be with you on all of our adventures. I want to thank you for so many things. I do not tell you enough how lucky I am to have you in my life, to make me eggs when I am too busy to to decorate my office with Christmas lights because I spend all my time in there, to remind me that everything is always going to be okay, to make me laugh and to hold me when I cry, and to remind me that we only have one life to live and we need to live it the best that we can. As everyone here knows, I'm not the most emotional person in the world, and I know I don't tell you enough how much I love you. So I am telling you today that I could not love another human more than I love you. I love so many things about you, including your laugh, your smile, your loyalty, and unconditional love for your friends and your family. I even love Sunday Cam sometimes. We're so blessed today that so many people came all the way here to watch us get married in one of the most beautiful places in the world. But we are even more blessed to finally be saying I do to each other.
Finally.
I love you to the moon and back. And I'm so glad you chose me to be your boat buddy for life.
All right, so now I have to take that from Naomi. Now we will exchange rings. Warren, please present the rings.
I did it. You did it, Warren. Nice job.
Ow. Stab me in the eye with that too.
A little treat. Cam and Naomi will now exchange rings as a symbol of love and commitment to each other. Rings are a precious metal. They are also made precious by you wearing them. Your wedding rings are special. They enhance who you are. They mark the beginning of your long journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other without end. Cam, please place the ring on Naomi's left hand and repeat after me.
This left.
Please fit. So swollen.
It's swollen.
Can we get some coconut oil?
It'll do.
It's on. That's pretty good.
That's good.
All right.
Cam, with this ring I do thee wed.
With this ring, I do thee wed.
May the Bruins always dominate in 4 games.
May the Bruins always dominate in 4 games.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Happy birthday, Tony.
May this ring forever remind you of my enduring love.
May this ring forever remind you of my enduring love.
Naomi, please place the ring on Cam's left hand. Yep.
Yep.
And what?
He cheated. He had an engagement ring to look at.
Yes,
It's true.
you did.
I
You did
also
that.
turned around in my head.
We're all mic'd up too. We sound really silly right now. So repeat after me. With this ring I do thee wed.
With this ring, I do thee wed.
May the Bruins always dominate in 4 games.
May the Bruins always dominate in 4 games.
May you always remind me dairy is not my thing and love me after I pound the mac.
May you always remind me that dairy is not my thing. Still love me when I pound the mac.
May this ring forever remind you of my enduring love.
May this ring forever remind you of my enduring love.
And you guys told me that I could say whatever I wanted.
We did, in fact.
Perfect. To make your relationship work, we'll take love, continue to date each other, take time to show each other that your love and marriage grows stronger with time. A strong chin for Cam and earplugs for Naomi. It will take trust to know that in your hearts, you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings, and it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. All right, so we're just about done. And now, by the power vested in me by some prime mover somewhere, it is my honor and delight to declare you married. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. You may seal this declaration with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present the newlyweds, Cameron and Naomi Shatner.